April 15th, 12 a.m. 20 minutes since the collision. Captain Smith has radio operators start sending distress calls and orders the lifeboats uncovered. In second class, 16-year-old Edith Brown and her parents have gone up on deck to see what's happening.
When they got up there was wisecracks. Hey, there's ice on the foredeck. People throwing ice at each other. Someone else said, well, perhaps we ought to go down and join in the fun. And another person said, well, I think it's all going to be cooled off soon. We can all go back to bed.
Down in third class, Melvina Dean's father is taking no chances.
He got us wrapped up in blankets and things, and with the help of a sailor, up on deck. That might have been quite hard, because we were down the bottom. We had to get up on top. But we managed it anyhow.
Up in the first class lounge, Wallace Hartley and the musicians begin playing cheerful music to keep spirits up. 2,200 people are now facing a life and death emergency. Their survival is the responsibility of 59-year-old Captain Edward J. Smith.
Captain Smith, then as now, is God. Absolutely, completely in command. Every aspect of the control and operation of the ship, the behavior of the passengers, everything.
He faces considerable obstacles. First, the awful mathematics of the lifeboats. By law, Titanic is required to carry just 16. She actually has 20, but they'll only hold 1,200 people. 1,000 passengers have nowhere to go. Smith must organize crew and passengers, load 1,200 people into 20 boats, launch the boats, and do it all in 90 minutes. It's more than any one man could handle.
After the collision, there aren't all that many reports of Captain Smith. He's probably suffering a great deal from shock, but he was in a position where he should have been able to take command and give very succinct orders to his officers.
Confusion builds as lifeboats are loaded, then launched.
Because I was so small, I was in a sack, and my mother realized that she had me, but not my brother. So she had more to worry about. Obviously, my mother couldn't do anything in a lifeboat but stay where she was, trying to keep me warm. It was so bitterly cold.
There's no consistency. On the starboard side, First Officer Murdoch orders women and children into the boats first. But if no more are standing there, he allows men. To port, Second Officer Lightoller says women and children only.
Titanic was a floating microcosm of 1912 society. In that society, any of those men on the Titanic, they might not have given up their place to a woman, but they would have felt, in not doing so, that they were doing wrong.
My mother always said she's never seen her father look so sad. My grandmother kept shouting to him, "Go around the other side and find our lifeboat, Tom." But he never moved. As they lowered away, he just cupped his hands together and he said, "I'll see you in New York." Never took his eyes off him. Like many other men, he knew he wasn't going anywhere that night. And those were the last words they ever heard him say.
No one seems to realize the boats can be launched fully loaded. 12:45 a.m. The first boat, number 7, leaves, with 37 seats empty. Over the next 90 minutes, the tragedy multiplies. Number 3, 33 empty seats. Number 5, 28 empty. Number 6, 37 seats empty.
Whatever way you look at it, there are unnecessary deaths. Doesn't matter whether there weren't enough lifeboats on the Titanic to start with. Captain Smith allowed lifeboats to be launched from the Titanic that were not filled to its stated capacity. That is an absolute failure of duty.
By 1:30 a.m., the water has reached Titanic's name at the bow. Up in the wireless room, the radio messages are growing increasingly desperate.